gorgeous Georgian lady is quite a sight to see. For some splendid beauty tips, pay attention, listen to me. White is beautiful, dear ladies. Smear your face with paint of lead. Never mind, the lead has made the men who mixed it ill or dead. Take some silk of red or black, cut a circle or a crescent, stick it to your face to cover smallpox scars. It's much more pleasant. Shave your eyebrows clean away, take a trap and catch some mice. Make false eyebrows with the mouse skin, stick them on, you'll look so nice. Next you need a monster wig if you want to look real smashing. When your wig has reached the roof, then you'll be the height of fashion. Decorate your lovely hairpiece, use the feathers of a parrot, add some ribbons, fruit and flowers from your ear, then hang a carrot. Make your face look soft and chubby, pack your mouth with balls of cork, hang your false teeth in the middle, hope you don't choke when you talk. Now you've followed my advice, last of all you need a fan. Flutter it oh so demurely, then you're sure to bag your man.
Vile Victorians.
Viewers may like to know that all the names in the following sketch are genuine Victorian names. Good day.
Right, settle down. Mr. Butler isn't here today, so I'll be taking the register. Now, I don't know any of you, so be sure to call out when you hear your name. Raspberry lemon. Lettuce burger. Bovril. I'm sorry, I think I must have picked up a shopping list.
No, miss, those are children's names. They're not answering because they're off sick.
Bovril and raspberry. Honestly, Christian names have got really weird since Victoria became queen. Well, OK, on with the register.
No way, miss.
Sit down, what are you talking about?
You said, OK on the register. I'm OK. OK Johnson.
Well, OK. Unless I give permission, never get out of your seat.
Yes, miss?
Why are you standing up?
You said, never get out of your seat. I'm never. Never Rook.
Has nobody got an ordinary name in this classroom? Yes.
Toilet?
All right, be quick.
No, that's my name. I think that's quite a normal name. My sister's called Baboon.
Toilet and baboon. Your parents must be evil.
No, that's evil over there.
Yes.
I've got an ordinary name, miss. It's Susan.
Ah, that's more like it.
Susan Semolina Thrower.
Right, let's just try and get through this, shall we? I'll say your names, you say here, and I'll try not to say your names accidentally. Happy?
Yes, miss?
Don't tell me your name's Happy. Right, register. Here we go. Freezer Breezer.
Here, miss.
Princess Cheese.
Here, miss.
Minty Badger.
Here, miss.
Scary Looker. No, I'm sorry. Why would anybody call their child Scary Looker? Forget I asked. Now, I am Miss Farting Clack.
Good morning, Miss Farting Clack.
Oh, hello there. Yes, those really were all real Victorian names. Minty Badger and Princess Cheese. Hey, it makes what celebrities call their children nowadays almost normal. Groovy Greeks.
And now it's time to meet those ever-so-clever chaps, the brainy Greeks.
Good evening. I'm Aristotle, ancient Greek philosopher.
And I'm Archimedes, inventor, physicist, mathematician, engineer.
And big head. You know the caveman gave us wool. Roman soldiers built the road. Egypt's pyramids were buildings at their peak.
But when we talk of great invention, it's important that we mention a special race who really were unique.
Plato and Pythagoras, both of them did stagger us. Socrates, he showed such great technique.
Was there ever
Such a bunch of chaps so clever.
If you want to know the answer, ask a Greek.
I'm a Greek.
I'm a Greek.
We are also magnifique. We invented sundials, catapults and bricks.
Chic and sleek,
So to speak, our success was not a freak.
but working hard was how we got our kicks. We created the first siren.
And the first soldering iron.
The Olympics. Well, that was quite a busy week.
So the next time that you go to the toy shop for a yo-yo.
Let them know, no, it was thought of by a Greek.
We are Greek. Nowadays, you'd call us geek. But in ancient times, people thought of us as tough.
Our physique was not weak.
'Cause when people gave us cheek, we invented boxing and other violent stuff. Fiery flamethrowers for battles, pinhole cameras, baby rattles. Is there nothing they can't do? I hear you shriek.
So next time you take a shower,
Or you see a lighthouse tower, just remember they were thought of by a Greek. Stage acoustics, ancient harps.
music sounds of flats and sharps.
Central heating at your doorsteps.
Spin syringes, lamps and forceps.
Fire extinguishers, thermometers.
Point dispensers and odometers.
Pontoon bridges.
Pistons,
Pulleys.
parchment,
Prisms.
puppets,
Dollies, shock absorbers, drafts and maps. We were oh such brainy chaps. Anchors, chewing gum, the list does never cease. Spinning tops,
the dice,
the crane. Do we have to ask again? Did they come from Spain?
No, they came from Greece.
Our guest today had a series of major wars named after him. He was a general, an emperor. He is still the most famous Frenchman in history. Please welcome Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon, this is your reign.
Ciao, ciao. Grazie, grazie. Wait till I tell my family about this. They go crazy. Crazy they go.
Sorry, you're the French Emperor Napoleon?
Now, see, I am Napoleon. I'm the big chief, innit?
By your accent, you sound kind of Italian.
Ah, well, no. See, you notice that you are a smart boy. We get on good. Maybe we go for some pizza, maybe some pasta. You like the pasta?
I was expecting you to be French.
Now, see, I get that all the time. I'm from Corsica, innit? It's kind of near France, kind of near Italy.
Well, whatever. Your achievements are beyond question.
See?
As a general, you defeated the Spanish, the Venetians, the Prussians, the Russians, the Austrians, just to name a few. So it's not surprising that so many important people wanted to join us tonight. So please welcome the King of Holland.
What are you doing to your hair? What's all this?
Oh, it's the latest thing in the Hague.
No, hang on. You're supposed to be Dutch. How come you've got the same accent as him?
He's my brav, innit? I conquer the countries and give him the crown. It's a birthday present. I can't buy him socks anymore. He's got the wool allergy.
Okay. Let's bring out some more guests because this isn't a family reunion show. So please, can we welcome the King of Spain?
Hey!
The Duchess of Tuscany. The Prince of Canino. The Queen of Naples. The Prince of Westphalia. Hang on. What's going on?
Oh, no, these are all my brothers and sisters, isn't it? I conquer all the countries, so I give it to my family. This empire is a family business.
All right. Look, our last guest certainly isn't a family member. So no surprise on the accent here. Please welcome the greatest English general of his day, the Duke of Wellington.
Top of the morning to you, and a fine day it is so. And if it's not, may I be sent straight to hell to live with all the little nasty leprechauns down there. Oh, my name's not Arthur Wellesley, the Duke of Wellington.
You're Irish.
Right, so. Born and bred on the Emerald Isle, fiddly-dee-dee-dee.
So wait, let me get it straight. England's great general is actually Irish, and France's great emperor is actually Corsican. See? Napoleon Bonaparte, this is your very confusing reign.
Oh, grazie, grazie, grazie.
And take your hand out of your jacket, you look silly.
Okay, you ask her for it? I was holding up my trousers when I bluffed, huh?
Now, Napoleon did always go round with his hands in his jacket, but it wasn't to hold up his trousers, no. It was to massage his stomach, because he had crippling stomach pain. Probably because someone had tried to poison him with arsenic. Well, either that or he'd eaten a dodgy snail.
Savage Stone Age. Stone Age romance was a funny old business. Historians reckon all these rituals were real Stone Age ways to find love.
Ah.
I'm just a lonely cave girl, searching for a mate, looking for cave romance, or at least a caveman date. My mama says I must wait here until the moon is bright, with cakes, milk and honey as gifts for the gods, with snack food for Mr. Right. Now crawl around 3 times on your hands and knees, and if the face of a handsome man comes into view, then he's your caveman love. I think I must look really silly. What caveman in his right mind would go for a crawling, circling cave girl like... Oh, are you the man for me?
Caveman love.
My handsome caveman husband is all I'd hoped he would be. He likes to go out hunting, then I cook it for his tea. I promise to love him forever until he's old and gray. He'll live to the grand age of 30, at which point he'll probably pass away. Oh, but that doesn't mean you stop loving him, 'cause now you have to prepare a burial to show how much you care for your caveman love. First I set fire to my husband, then carefully cut off his skin. Then boil in a pot some oysters and snakes, let the funeral begin. Drop in some limpets, some winkles and sprinkles of mouse, toad and shrew. Then put out the fire with the cauldron and say au revoir to my caveman love. My caveman love. My caveman love.
Ancient Sparta, and the king has news for his daughter, Helen of Troy.
Daughter, it is time to choose a husband from all the kings and princes of Greece.
Yeah, whatever, I'll have that one.
Menelaus of Sparta is chosen.
Sweet as a nut, mate!
Yes!
Helen and Menelaus were married the next week.
Helen, you was well fit. Your face could launch 1,000 ships, yeah?
What is that supposed to mean? I think I've married an idiot.
But then, another suitor turned up.
Sorry I'm late, yeah? I'm Paris, Prince of Troy. I'm here for the husband choosing.
Mate, you was too late, yeah? This ship has already sailed and it's mine. Captain Menelaus.
Wow, that Paris. He is well fit. Menelaus won't mind if I run away to Troy with Paris. He'll forget about me in, no time.
But Menelaus didn't forget about Helen.
Listen up, yeah? I want all us Greek soldiers to march on Troy, you get me? We're gonna tear that city up! Kill them all, is it? Yeah, it is.
Meanwhile, in Troy...
Whoops. Sorry, started a war.
Menelaus has brought a huge army to take you back to Greece, yeah? He surrounded Troy. We is going to war!
You boys, honestly.
The war lasts for 10 long years.
Oh, bored now. Oh.
Helen, I got well bad news. Paris is dead.
Which one's he again?
My brother, the prince, that bloke you ran off with, you know, the reason for this whole 10-year war.
Oh yeah, I remember.
All Helen has to do to end the war and save hundreds of thousands of lives is go back to her husband Menelaus. What will she do?
Cool. He was well fit. Do you fancy getting married?
Yeah, if you like. My name's Dave Phobos, by the way.
Whatever.
Friends call me Phoebe.
Don't really care.
It was to be a short marriage.
All right, Menelaus. What is up, boo?
I've destroyed Troy. Paris is dead. That one is dead as well. And it's all because of you, girl. What have you got to say for yourself? Ah!
Oh, you're really fit when you're angry. Do you fancy getting back together again?
Yeah.
What am I like?
When the Romans were at war, they sometimes used slaves to row their warships, which were called galleys. Imagine what the conditions in that job must have been like.
Good afternoon. Can I have your attention, please? I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you slaves aboard this Roman galley destined for Carthage, and I'd just like to go through a few safety procedures. Please ensure your chains are fastened at all times throughout the journey. They do up like so, and should be tightened until they are extremely painful. Lovely. In the very likely event of an emergency, and we are rammed by an enemy ship, the emergency exits are here, here, and here. But they are just for us Romans. And to help speed up our evacuation, please ensure that all your possessions have already been stolen by the Roman army. And as the ship sinks slowly beneath the waves, please tug desperately at your chains like so. It just remains for me to thank you for choosing to travel with the Roman Navy, not that you had any choice, and I hope you have a very enjoyable voyage.
Excuse me, miss.
What?
Where's the toilets?
Well, just go where you're sitting.
At least there's no queues, eh, mate?
Less chat and more rowing, yes?
Most difficult decision, most difficult.
Oh dear, sir.
Yes, now, tea or coffee?
You're right, sir. That is difficult.
That's not the decision, you fool.
Isn't it, sir?
No, we face a much more difficult decision than that. Gentlemen, we are facing a great war.
War?
Yes, war.
Why?
Why war? Because an Austrian has been killed by a Serb in Bosnia, and that means war.
I see. Sir?
Yes, Maltravers.
Why does an Austrian being killed by a Serb in Bosnia mean war, sir?
Because of Russia.
Ah. Why?
Because Russia supports Serbia and Austria supports Bosnia, and so on.
I support Arsenal.
Shut up, Blenkinsop.
So an Austrian has been killed by a Serbian in Bosnia, which means Austria might invade Serbia and then Russia will invade Austria.
Correct. Any questions?
Yes, sir.
What is it, Maltravers?
How does this involve Britain, sir?
Well, Maltravers, who would you say is your best friend?
Oh, Blenkinsop, sir. He's a spiffing fellow.
And if I were to punch Blenkinsop in the nose, what do you think he would do?
Well, nobody punches Blenkinsop and gets away with it. Thanks, old bean.
Exactly. So, if Russia threatens Austria, Austria's best friend will offer support. And who is Austria's best friend?
Not Blenkinsop.
No! Germany!
Germany is Austria's best friend, Maltravers.
Austria and Germany sitting in the tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Yes. So, if Russia were to attack Austria, Germany would attack Russia. But that will leave Germany undefended on the other side. So, if Germany were to attack Russia, she would also have to attack France.
France?
Yes, France. And if Germany were to attack France, it would leave Belgium threatened. And Belgium is our friend. So, we would hop in there to defend them.
So, we've all got to go and fight in a war because of that, sir?
Yes, Maltravers.
Well, I might get killed, sir.
Yes, you might, Maltravers. But it would all be for a good cause.
So, where is Bosnia again?
My loyal generals, you have all served me well. Thanks to your ceaseless warring and general nastiness, I, Caligula, now rule an empire of unimaginable scale.
Yes!
However, there is one valiant foe that we have yet to conquer.
Do you speak of the mighty tribes in the untamed lands of the East, my liege?
No.
Mean you then the savage Celts of the frozen wastes of the north?
Nah.
Well, then, who would you have us fight, sire?
Poseidon.
You're serious?
Yes.
Okay, but Poseidon is god of the sea. He's likely to be quite big.
Bigger than me!
No, big is the wrong word. What we meant was more,
Goddish?
But that's the whole point. I mean, any old emperor can defeat the Carthaginians, but it takes a special kind of emperor to take on a god. Just think of the history books. Oh, do you remember that Caligula? Oh, yes. Wasn't he the one that took on that god? No one's going to forget that in a hurry.
That may be true, sire, but the problem is, in order to go to war with Poseidon, one would have to get hold of him.
But that's easy. He lives in the sea. That's where we shall look for him.
Yeah, but isn't the sea quite big?
Bigger than me!
No, that was the wrong word. I meant more,
Deep?
Yes.
And wet?
You know, it might be just a bit tricky to track him down.
Yes, well, I've thought about that. We line up every ship in the Navy, side by side, stretching out into the sea. Then we march the entire Roman army across the ships, and when they reach the end, they all throw their spears into the ocean. That'll show him who's boss.
Yeah, my only fear with that plan is that, to the untrained eye, that might look a bit like thousands of men throwing sticks in the sea for no good reason.
Are you saying I'm wrong?
No. I think it's a brilliant idea. Tomorrow, we go to war with the sea. Hail Caligula.
So, how did it go?
Well, we didn't get Poseidon, but we did get some of his soldiers.
Think you're bigger than me?
Gorgeous Georgians!
In Georgian times, Britain developed the strongest navy in the world. But they needed lots of people to man all the ships.
These days, I'm a successful Georgian sailor working in the Royal Navy. But not so long ago, I was a lazy, no-good, drunken lowlife. A bit like this lad.
Hello. You're my best mate.
My story could be your story too.
Would you like the chance to sail the seven seas? Get whipped whenever the captain feels like it? Have your injured limb hacked off with a saw by a drunk doctor? Or eat biscuits teeming with creepy crawlies?
No? Well, tough. This is the 1700s, so we'll just wait until you're too drunk to stand, then one of our press gangs will kidnap you and take you on board.
What's going on?
Come about you.
You're still my best mate.
Get the scum aboard.
The Georgian Royal Navy, bravely defending Britain's empire with some people found lying on the floor of the local tavern.
I'm a knight.
I'm a knight.
And I'm a knight.
And our only aim in life is to fight. I'm a knight.
I'm a knight. And I'm a knight. We fight by day, and when it's not so bright.
We're not so bright. We like to beat and chop and stab our wicked enemy. But all the time we try to stick to rules of chivalry.
Rule 1, we have to do brave deeds for some great lady fair.
I'd write poems.
I would joust. Well, I would fight a bear. Well, maybe a teddy bear. Oh, I can't.
I'm a knight.
I'm a knight. And I'm a knight.
And our only aim in life is to fight. I'm a knight.
I'm a knight. And I'm a knight. We charge ahead, but never left or right.
We're never right. Rule 2, we have to practice in the noble art of war. Battle for our king and country, that's what knights are for.
And if there is no war to fight, to hunting we will go. We hunt for deer and rabbits too, so long as they are slow. Otherwise, we can't catch them.
I'm a knight.
I'm a knight. And I'm a knight.
And our only aim in life is to fight. I'm a knight.
I'm a knight. And I'm a knight. We are fighters and our armour's always tight. And these swords aren't light.
Rule 3, in war we aim to capture other knights alive. Their families pay us lots of dosh so long as they survive.
We act like gentlemen and only fight with other gents. A real knight, he would never fight against peasants. Anyway, peasants pong.
I'm a knight.
I'm a knight. And I'm a knight.
And our only aim in life is to fight. I'm a knight.
I'm a knight. And I'm a knight. When we ride to war with such a splendid sight.
We are a sight.
Gory, ghastly, mean and cruel. Stuff they don't teach you at school. The past is no longer a mystery. Hope you enjoyed Horrible Histories. Terrible Tudors.
Henry VIII really was a terrible Tudor. If he didn't like you, he'd have your head chopped off. He even beheaded 2 of his wives.
In this week's issue of Oh Yay magazine, Henry VIII's latest wedding, we ask, will Catherine Parr go the distance, or are we heading for another beheading? Plus, Henry VIII tells of his heartbreak at the Anne of Cleves divorce.
I chucked her because she was a minger.
And Anne Boleyn's manky 6th finger revealed. Was it an abnormal extra finger, or was it just a wart? It's a wart! All the goss, all the bigs, on all the latest beheadings, only in this week's Oh Yay!
Henry just loved chopping off heads. Didn't do it himself, mind. He had trained executioners to do the dirty work. I wonder how you get chosen for that job.
The Axe Factor.
It's a Monday morning in Tudor England, and a batch of new recruits are about to see who's up to the challenge of landing their dream job. Chopping people's heads off.
Be living the dream, really. Well, more of a nightmare, I suppose.
My mum reckons I'll be really good at this job. Got all the right qualities.
And what does your dad think?
I don't know. I chopped his head off.
I mean, some people say, this isn't a job for a woman, but to be honest, you're wearing a mask, so who's going to know?
It's not just about chopping people's heads off. There's all sorts of skills required in the job. There's hanging people, dropping people in boiling oil, chopping the limbs off, and then, of course, you got the slitting people open, watching the stomachs fall out. Right, you're out!
Oh, please, sir. I've got so much more to give.
God, I didn't even mention pulling people's lungs out. Oi, watch me shoes! Vamos!
The remaining recruits are set to their first task, which is to lift the axe.
So what makes you think you can do this job, Sonny?
I like the uniform, and I just want to be independent, stand on my own 2 feet.
1 foot.
Next! Right, listen very carefully. The type of noose used in a public execution varies according to the time of day the execution is to be carried out. This is the 7 o'clock noose. This is the 9 o'clock noose. And this is the noose at 10. And this is the person that wrote that joke. Now, what makes you think you should be given the job?
Well, I've got the axe, and you haven't.
Good point. Welcome to the tower.